Good morning. Welcome to Buckwheat Farms Magic Emporium and Ballroom. Morning Love, your daily dose of love, hope, and encouragement. Glad to have you with us today. Before I get into what I want to talk about this morning, I just mentioned that this Sunday, May 2nd, at 6 p.m., I will be doing a Facebook and YouTube live presentation. I am implementing a local, I guess it's an internship kind of program for people who are interested in getting into sustainable permaculture. And I'm putting together the program, and we'll be doing a presentation on that Sunday to sign people up. I'll also do, for those who aren't local, I'll be doing some online work, and I'll talk about that Sunday as well. But mainly, what I'm looking for those who tune in and who share with my content in the mornings is that you send your positive energy and positive thoughts as we go forward in this. We're really this is the nut of where we're going. So remember Sunday, and I'll post more information on it and updates on it. So hope to see you there Sunday, May 2nd, 6 p.m. Eastern time. I was thinking this morning about an old joke back when it was shortly after the flood here, the big flood in Macon. What was that, 92, I think. Anyway, and there's a guy who says, there's a joke about the guy who's in the middle of the flood. The river, the water's rising, and he stands on his front porch and he says, "God, I believe in you, and I trust that you're going to save me from this situation." Well, his neighbor comes by in a rowboat and says, "Hey, Bill, come on in. Let's go. Let's get out of here." Bill says, "No, I'm trusting in God to deliver me from this situation." Well, the water gets a little higher, and Bill has to climb his stairs, and he's up on the second floor window looking out, and a guy comes by in a motorboat and says, "Hey, Mister, come on, we're gonna take you out of here." And he says, "Oh no, I'm trusting in God to deliver me." And finally, he's up on the roof of his house, and the water is still rising, and a helicopter comes flipping by and says, "Hey, climb in, let's take you to safety." And he says, "No, I'm trusting God to deliver me from this situation." So finally, the floodwaters overwhelm the guy. He drowns, and he's standing before God, and he says, "God, what happened? I trusted you. I believed in you." And God looks at him and says, "Bill, I sent a rowboat, a motorboat, and a helicopter. What more could I have done?" And it's kind of a silly joke, but that's the truth. So often, again, like the mulberry tree this past week, I was talking about, missing, everything we need is here. So often the answers are directly in front of us in our lives. And just because they present themselves in a way that we don't expect or a way that we don't particularly care for, we reject those ideas. So rather than looking around and complaining about what's in my life now and how my life is now, I need to ask myself, why is that now? Why is this? Why is this here? Why is this the way it is? Because I'm the one that has called it. I'm the one that designed and constructed this, and so it is with you. So, and extrapolating from my little joke in that to the point of us understanding that we are divinity, that we are the creators of our reality. So we ask ourselves, what helps have I sent myself? Everything we've put. It's like the little games. My wife likes to play the find the clues games where you have to on her computer where you have to find the objects, the hidden objects, and you have to And that's kind of the way it is with us. We have hidden objects in our lives. We've hidden everything we need in our lives, and it's up to us to find it. Because if we were to face us, we would tell us, just like God told the man, "I sent you thus and so I gave you this and that. I outfitted you with these things. What more could I do? Namaste.